Hi, thank you for tuning into my channel. I will be sharing podcasts on a regular basis that will let you experience the Feldenkrais Method via awareness through movement lessons. In the lessons, I will talk you through all the steps. You listen and do at the same time. The lessons are designed to improve ability and reduce effort in movement. The speed of an exercise should always be adjusted to your breathing rhythm. For the lesson, always find a place where you can lie down comfortably and wear clothing that doesn't interfere with your movements and breathing. Also, take a rest whenever you want to. There will be plenty of rests in the lessons, but if you need more, please do. The lessons have been recorded live while teaching a class. So, lie on your back and notice your contact with the floor. And how you are lying on the floor. And also feel your eyeballs in your eye sockets as you're lying on the floor. Can you feel them? Your eyeballs resting in your eye sockets? Also with the weight towards the floor. Now very slowly with your eyes closed, imagine you're looking at the ceiling. Can you imagine what you could see when you would have your eyes open? You don't open them, but you just imagine you're looking at the ceiling. And what happens if you imagine you are looking at the distance of where you would hold your book or a phone? And what happens when you try to look at the inside of your eyelids? Can you shift your vision between looking at the ceiling with your eyes closed, then looking at the distance of where you would have a phone or a book? And then you shift your vision to looking at the closed eyelids. And then still with your eyes closed, go back to looking at holding a book, looking at the ceiling, and then look even further through the ceiling at the clouds or the night sky. And keep shifting your focus between those four. So, your closed eyelids, the distance where you hold a book or a phone, the ceiling, and through the ceiling towards the night sky or the clouds. And notice if you shift, what happens when you shift your focus? Does it happen in your eyes, around your eyes, in your face, and in your neck? Do you feel yourself on the floor as you're shifting the focus of the eyes? And do you move your eyes gradually? Or do you jump from one to the next? Sometimes the eyes go gradually, but some of the stages you jump. Just notice. Leave it and slowly roll to your front side. Have one hand on top of the other one, and then just your forehead on the top hand. Doesn't matter how your hands are, but your forehead is on one of the hands. And notice if you're lying on your front, how are you resting? Is it comfortable to rest on your front? And if you're lying on your front, how do your eyeballs feel in your eye sockets now? Where is the weight going? And where are you looking when you're on your front with your eyes closed? Where's your focus? Are you looking at the floor? Are you looking through the floor? Are you looking at your closed eyelids? Lying on your front with your forehead on your hands, where are you looking? And lying on your front like this, can you shift from looking really close, like behind your eyelids, to imagining that you're looking at your fingers with your eyes closed? And then you shift with your eyes closed to looking at your phone. And then you look into the other room, the room below you. And then maybe you look even further down into the earth. And shift between these again. So being on your front with your eyes closed, you look at your eyelids, then you look at your fingers, you look at the distance where you would have your phone, probably in the room below you. Then you would look at the floor below you in the other room. And then you would look even further down into the earth, into the ground. And shift between them again. And notice if your breathing changes. And if you move smoothly, or if you're jumping from one to the next stage. And is there something you feel in your mouth or your tongue? Lying on your front like this, slowly begin to look at your right elbow with your eyes closed. Like very slowly, and just the beginning of the movement. You want to look over there, but no one is supposed to see anything. And can you look to the right without interfering with your breath? And then you move your eyes back to the center again. And you try this a few times. Slowly begin to look at your right elbow and then back straight in front of you. And notice if something happens with your breathing and when. And are your eyes going gradually? Or do they skip from one to the next? Now, next time you go from looking straight ahead to looking to the right, instead of trying to look at your right elbow, look at the corner of your right eye and then go back to looking in front of you again. And notice what this is like. And next time when you look to the right, very slowly turn your eyes to the right and try to look at your right ear. And then slowly come and look back straight ahead again. And try them. So you look at your elbow, your right elbow one time, then you come back to the center, then you try to look at your right corner of your right eye, and then you come back to the center, and then you try to look at the right ear. And what changes? What you do or how you do it? Do you look at the corner of your right eye the same way as that you're trying to look at your right elbow? And also notice, do you look with your right eye, with your left eye, with both eyes? They're probably both moving, but with which eye are you looking? To come back, just looking straight ahead, and all the time with your eyes closed. Now look to the left corner of your left eye and back to the center. And next time, look at your left ear. So you look at the left corner of your left eye and back to the center. Then the next time you very slowly look at the left ear and move your eyes back to the center. How does where you look change the quality of your looking? And is one direction easier, especially in the beginning? Stop and rest on your belly. Now increase the pressure of your left elbow on the floor a little bit and release it. And repeat it a few times. And notice what else happens when you increase the pressure of your left elbow onto the floor. And then release it. Does the pressure of your right elbow also change it? And is the pressure changing in your chest? Or in your belly? Or maybe your pelvis? And as you increase the pressure of the left elbow slightly on the floor, what happens with your left shoulder blade in the back? And what happens with your eyes when you press your left elbow onto the floor? Does the distance of your focus change? Does where you look change? Now decrease the pressure of the left elbow on the floor a little bit and repeat this a few times. And notice what happens in the pressure of your shoulder blade and what happens with your eyes. Are you looking at your elbow or not looking at it at all? So you decrease pressure of the left elbow on the floor, and then you just let go again. And notice what happens. Now start to alternate pressing the left elbow onto the floor and then decreasing the pressure and let it float a little. And repeat this. And now look at the left elbow with your eyes. Can you follow this movement with your eyes? The increase of the pressure on the floor and the decreasing? And as you follow this movement with your eyes, what's happening with your breathing? Leave it, roll to your back and rest. And notice how your contact is with the floor now. And how do you feel your eyes resting in your sockets now? Did something change? Now slowly look a little to your left and back and repeat this a few times. And notice what happens. Do you roll your head as you do this? Look to the left without moving the eyes. A few times. How would you do that? So you look to the left without moving your eyes. And notice when you look to your left, do you look very close by or do you look very far away? Is it different than the focus you have when you look straight ahead? Now come back to looking straight ahead and focus on the back of your eyelids. Now look to the left corner of the left eye, and with the right eye, the inside corner of the right eye. And what's the difference between the right eye and the left eye when you look to the left? Can you look to the left only with your eyes, not moving your head? Do this a few times. So look to the left only with your eyes, not moving your head anymore. What happens with the muscles in your face when you only move your eyes? And how far away are you looking? Can you tell? Relax, stop, and feel yourself resting on the floor. Can you rest your tongue inside your mouth so it's not pushing anywhere, like against the back of your teeth or your the top of your the inside of your mouth or anywhere else? Now start to move the tongue from left to right from the left corner of the mouth to the right corner of the mouth, really slowly. And notice what's happening with your eyes as you do this. Are they not moving, or are they following the movement of the tongue? Are they focusing far away or close? And also, are you focusing or defocusing? You're still moving your tongue from the left corner of the mouth to the right corner of the mouth slowly. And now let your eyes and your tongue move together. So both go to the left and both go to the right. And they come back together as well. Really try to sync them. And as you do this, do you notice if there's some movement in your head? A tiny bit rolling on the floor? Maybe not. And now a few times have the head join the eyes and the tongue. Just a small movement. So when the eyes and the tongue go to the right, the head rolls a little bit to the right. And when your eyes and the tongue go to the left, your head rolls a little bit to the left. And repeat this a few times slowly. And as you do it, can you keep breathing naturally? Next time, when you look to the left, and the tongue is to the left, and the head is rolled to the left, just stay there and breathe. And notice what it's like to lie like this. Tongue to the left, corner of the mouth, eyes rolled to the left, and the head rolled a tiny bit to the left. What's it like to lie like that? Now leave your head there and just bring the tongue back to the middle and then back to the left. And repeat this a few times. And notice, are your eyes following your tongue or not? Now next time when your tongue is back to the left corner of the mouth, leave the tongue to the left and let the eyes move from the left to the center and then back, without moving the head or the tongue. And repeat this a few times. So the head's still a little bit to the left, the tongue stays in the left corner of the mouth, and the eyes just go from the left to the center and then back. The next time when you're again looking to the left, stay looking to the left and have your tongue in the left corner of your mouth. And bring your head back to the center and then back to the left. And repeat this a few times. So your eyes keep looking to the left. Your tongue stays in the left corner of your mouth. You're just rolling your head from left to the middle and then back to the left again. Do you feel the rest of yourself as you do this? What could you do to feel your whole self resting on the floor and making these funny weird movements? Are you still breathing? Leave it and rest on your back. And slowly roll to your side and come to sitting, and notice which side you roll into, the left or the right side. And then once you've rolled to your side, come to standing. And walk around a little bit. And notice how you feel and how you look when you walk around. And if you have a mirror, you can look in the mirror and look at your face. And look at your eyes. Is there a difference between the left eye and the right eye? Or the left side of your face and the right side of your face? And as you are walking, do you turn left or right when you make a turn? Or which side is easier? Or what do you do without thinking? And that's it. That was the eye lesson.